you've established for this coming year a communications panel to look at how the Fed communicates. Could you talk a little bit about what you expect to get from that panel? And will the dot plot be involved in that at all? How do you think the dot plot is working? Are we dealing with it the way that you want us to be handling the dot plot, or is it something that you might tweak a bit?
So this review, what it really is, it's coming at a time when the economy is strong, and it's a good time to take a step back, we think, and ask whether our strategy and our tools and our communications around monetary policy are doing the job that Congress has assigned us to do on behalf of the American people. And what we're going to do is we're going to open ourselves up and have a discussion with many outside groups of all different parts of the economy, including an academic conference in June in Chicago. And again, the idea is to listen to new ideas, better ideas, old ideas. Many of them have been around, and try to assess whether there are better ways we can do things. One of the overarching facts is that rates have been really coming down overall for more than 3 decades now. We may be in a world where interest rates are just lower for the time being, and therefore we'll have less policy space to react to economic downturns. And we'd want to be evaluating ideas for, again, for better achieving the goals that Congress has given us. We're not looking at law changes at all, and we're not looking at changing the inflation target, for example. We are looking for better ways to achieve the inflation goal, for example, on a symmetric basis. So that's the sense of that. So as I mentioned on the dot plot, you asked about the dot plot. I think the dot plot generally does provide useful information about the reaction function of committee participants, sometimes more useful than others, I'll admit. But in general, I think people sort of have it figured out and understand what it is and what it isn't, but that doesn't mean we don't like to repeat what it isn't, which it's not a consensus forecast. It's not something that we vote on. It's something that each of us writes down, and we always update it as data come in and as we update our outlooks.